Hello, random people of the planet. How are you? How you been? I hope you're doing super amazing. Welcome to another doll video where we'll be reviewing two mermaid dolls. It's like a mermaid fight. We'll be reviewing two cancelled mermaid dolls for no reason at all. Just because I bought them pretty cheap, if you ask me. Around $15, like 300 Mexican pesos. So I thought it was a nice video to make, like if you want to know the difference between these two lines and why they were cancelled. I mean, why did they fail? Because I have my own theories. And well, I might be mean through this video because I'm not a mermaid person. I like mermaids on visual media like movies and series, etc. But on those, they never hit the mark for me. These two girls that I bought and another one that I had my reasons to have them. I actually like some of the mermaid dolls that came out when this came out, but they never hit the mark for me fully to buy them full price because they were expensive. So when I saw them pretty cheap, I thought it would be a good time to check them out, see what did I miss, so what did I miss, and things like that. The first doll is the Mermaid High doll. Mari or Mary or Mari, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but she is the one from Mermaid High. She has a rocker style with blue, greenish, gray eyes and long lilac purple hair. And her color scheme is purple, blue and black. And the second doll is from Mermaize Mermaidz. Her name is Riviera, I don't know. And she is a doll with blue, greenish, grayish eyes, with a rocker style and long lilac purple hair, and her color scheme is blue, purple and black. This is ridiculous. As you can see, they are pretty much the same description of the dolls. Maybe that's why I like them both, but yeah. What I think about when I see them is like they are the same doll from a different universe, like the same character in another universe, or like they could be sisters from another universe or something like that. I mean, it totally makes sense. They are exactly the same, but in different doll styles and different designs. And now I want to show you this. The boxes, you can see how dirty and dusty they are, and I actually haven't had them for a long time in my house. I didn't want to clean them up because these dolls came with them in the Amazon packaging. I mean, these dolls were pretty much abandoned somewhere in a warehouse and they just sent them out without cleaning them, I suppose. So I wanted to show you that they were in fact just forgotten. When they came out, I liked two from Mermaid High, a bohemian blonde one and this rocker one. And for Mermaize Mermaidz, I only like this one, so that's why I got these two, because the bohemian one from Mermaid High is not available anymore. That one sold out, but these ones are available. But let's move on and check their boxes. We have the Mermaid High logo in this cardboard translucent and iridescent cardboard. We have the illustration of the doll. And you can see two in one plate is because she is a mermaid and because she has legs, she can be a normal doll. Her name is Mari on the right bottom of the box. And you can watch the series on YouTube Kids, I suppose. I haven't checked it out, but if it's good, let me know. We have the Mermaid High name on the back, splashing for fashion. And we have a picture of the four girls from the first release, and as you can see, the ones that I like are the ones that are my style, the rocker one and the bohemian one. The bohemian one was really pretty and I think that's why she sold out. Everyone went for it. The glamorous doll is pretty, the base doll, but the fashion is not my style at all, and the other one is just sporty and I don't care about sporty fashions. Their names are Finley, Sarah, Oceana and Mary. We have information of the box. On the bottom we have more information, but this time of the industry, I guess. The top is transparent and, well, super dusty. And the front of the box has this separation of plastic that looks like she is in a bubble or some kind of watery effect. The box is pretty, but I don't feel like keeping her in box. There are some boxes that I feel bad for opening up, but this one doesn't say anything to me. The next one is Mermaize Mermaidz. We have the name in an iridescent cardboard. Okay, the name is matte, and the background is iridescent. We have a picture of the doll that I think that's one of the reasons they fail, is because their pictures and the videos look awful. They never look good in any video or picture form. For some reason, in person, they are so much prettier. I can say that now that I've seen them in person. But for some reason in the video, she doesn't look as pretty as she actually is. That's weird. The box is super weird. You have this triangle cut out in where you can actually touch the doll, but the kids in the stores always broke the things out. I think it's a bad idea to have anything open talking about dolls, because people is always breaking them, getting them dirty, or stealing things, so it's a bad idea to leave anything open in a doll. Her tail is supposed to color change, just like the play thing that these dolls have. And on the back we have a picture of the dolls and information about their lifestyles. And as you can see, the picture is kinda weird. Good, we have information about Riviera in the bottom, and in the doll part is just information of the dolls, and on the top is just clear plastic, the same as the other one. So now let me take them out of the box so we can take a closer look. Okay guys, the dolls are finally out, and boy oh boy, it was a super hard experience to open the boxes. I don't know how I used to do that by myself when I was a kid, because I never had help from my parents opening dolls. I never asked. They were bad parents, I never asked. I opened first the Mermaid High one, and I just had to cut open all around the box. Let me show you. I used a cutter to just remove the whole front plastic part of the box, because I had no idea of how I was supposed to remove the cardboard. It was pretty glued on, pretty stuck on. And I cannot show you the one for Mermaize Mermaidz because I practically destroyed it all. It was such a mess to open that box. It was like a really hard puzzle. Let's check Mari first. It was the less aggravating one to open. She has purple hair, very long. It comes to her feet. It's the length of a feather of the high doll actually. And it's super soft. I thought they were supposed to have polypropylene hair, but no, her hair is actually shiny and soft. It feels like some kind of nylon. I'm not an expert on hair types in dolls, so if you know which type of hair these dolls are supposed to have, you can let me know in the comments. If you can guess for the way it shines and for the way it flows, you can also try to guess what hair it is. It is incredibly soft. The only bad thing, you can see the tips like pretty split up. She has split ends, and a lot of her hair is falling down. I don't know if they don't have glue on her hair, because I didn't cut their hairs. I was pretty careful with that. I am always super careful with that. But you can see if I go through her hair with my fingers, a lot of hair just came out by itself. It has very yellow fangs. I meant bangs, hair bangs. That came under her eyebrows, and her eyebrows are purple with little darker stripes painted on, I guess darker hairs painted on. She has blue eyes like some turquoise, and a very light purple shadow, and an awful pink shade of lips. Why do they give her pink neon lips if her colors are actually blue and purple and black? She wouldn't look so good with purple or black lips, but no, she has neon pink lips. She has 3 bracelets. Well, it's one bracelet that is molded to look like 3 different bracelets. One is silver and the other 2 are painted in pink and in black. She has a choker, a silver choker with a pink star. She has a blue leather or fake leather top with mesh on the top and a fabric tail. It's super long, it comes down to her feet like you will expect, and she has like 4 layers of fabrics on her tail, on her fins of the tail, sorry. She has like a black mesh one, a dark purple mesh one, and an iridescent chunky fabric on the tail. She has a belt that is supposed to look like chains. It is plastic, very flimsy plastic, and it's in color silver, and you can see how it has some locks on the chain as well. The design on her tail is supposed to look like a lot of scales, but it has some black squares and silver dots. I suppose they are supposed to look like studs. And the tail has a fade from light blue to dark purple. Light blue on the front and dark purple on the back. The tail and the top velcros on the back. And she has this tiara that is like tentacles, octopus tentacles, in a dark purple. Well, it's not dark purple, but it's darker than her hair. It's time for Riviera from Mermaize Mermaidz. And look at her. She's super flimsy and she's like a rag doll. Come on, look at her. And okay, her hair is incredible. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was super weirdly packaged too. She has one part under the plastic, one part on top, and the other one behind her. I don't know. It was super weird. But her hair is soft and shiny as well, but it's curly, and you can see the volume that it has on the bottom. She actually has a lot of extra long pieces that I had to cut out because they really look bad. As I was saying, the hair is really soft and shiny, but in a curly texture. I don't know what kind of hair this could be. It feels really close to the other one, but it's like softer in some areas and harder in some others. That might just be the treatment of the hair. She has lilac purple hair. The thing about these dolls is that they have inserted eyes, but they look kind of weird. I don't know if you can see them. The color part is super realistic on some. The color part is kind of realistic, but the white part looks like a cutout. Looks like a paper with a circle cutout that they just put on top of the color part. She has eyelashes that are also inserted because I hate rooted eyelashes. When they root the lashes on the plastic of the dolls, they are awful. But this kind of inserted eyelashes I can get on top with. Her head is kind of hard, so it's like a very quality vinyl, I suppose. Her eyebrows are light brown and they fade from the center to the end of the brow, and they also have these little hair lines, painted hairs. Also, she has this stripe of glitter on the nose. She actually looks like a band-aid that you put on your nose, but it's super long and made of glitter. It doesn't really look good in person because it's like a 3D painted effect of the glitter. It looks like a worm on her nose. She has purple eyeshadow as well and a darker graphic liner with black eyeliners, and she has some pretty pink peach light color on the lips. Again with the pink lips, like why? At least these ones are not as on your face like the neon ones. She has two big, huge silver earrings. They are like a hoop, but they have a little part that's supposed to be attached to her ears, but as soon as they move, they don't fit as they were supposed to look, I guess. And the other one is a safety pin with the same silver finish. You can see how when the earrings move forward, the part that is supposed to be attached to the back of the ear just doesn't make sense. I also forgot to say that she has 6 black tiny braids on her hair. She has this jacket that is super plasticky and hard, to be honest. Her hand came out when I opened the package because the hand is not attached to her arm. The jacket has these little details sewn on, and I think mine is sewn super tightly. It doesn't let her arm get through that opening. As you can see when you remove the jacket, her hand also has this molded and painted on bracelet, and I guess that's also one of the reasons that the hand doesn't get through. I will try the jacket on another doll later to see if the hands actually get through and if they can wear them, because for now Riviera can't wear her own jacket if she wants to have a hand. Her left hand has a black painted on and molded on glove, and she also has the silver chains molded on the arm. I removed her jacket so you can take a closer look, and it's super plasticky. I don't know what kind of material this is, but it is not good for fabrics if you want to wear it. It's super hard to move and plasticky, but it's iridescent, and the jacket has studs on the arms, silver studs on the arms, and she has a belt detail on the front that I think you can use, but it's super hard it's hard to use. But you can see it's useful. If you want, you can use it. It has zipper details and some circle studs on the collar of the jacket. One of them fell off when I take the jacket of the doll. I didn't know where it came from, but I think it's supposed to be on the collar of the jacket here on the front. The jacket looks amazing, looks pretty cool, but it's hard to maneuver. It feels like trash, it feels like a bag of chips. Okay, moving on with Riviera, she had two silver necklaces, one that is supposed to look like two silver layers and a darker one that is just a chain. It gives the illusion of having three necklaces, but I don't think they work together because the one gets on the way of the other, and also she has a top with a turtleneck that gets in the way of the necklaces. She has a black mesh shirt that has the detail MRMD. That is an Easter egg to ACDC, but with the word mermaid. The blouse has a very cool iridescent effect that goes from blue to purple. I actually would like to know the name of the fabric because I want to buy some of the fabric. It looks really cool. She has this belt. I thought it was the same material as the jacket, but this one is actually softer. It feels more like leather, but again with the same plastic iridescent finish on the front, but in the inside is white, so I suppose there are two materials glued together. And she has a lot of details of rings. They are plastic, I think, but they are very well made. They kinda look like metal, but it's not metal, it's plastic. And it has 4 stripes going to the back and the studs around the belt as well. The belt and the shirt have velcro on the back. And the tail is the worst part of the doll. They are supposed to stand on their own, but her hair is too heavy that she used... I'll be back. Her hair is super heavy that she doesn't stand up by herself. You can see the cheap molded tail. He doesn't have legs at all. This is the full reason I think that this doll failed on the market. I think they were cancelled because they don't have legs. If these dolls have legs, they could have been the best dolls in the market if only they have legs. But they decided just to give them fake plastic molded on tails. And the worst part, the pet peeve of this doll, is the molding of the tail. It looks like you have 2 legs inside of this fabric tube. Especially on the front, it looks like she has a knee on front of the other knee. Like if she had a straight leg and a slightly bent leg inside of the tail. And that's not how tails work. That's not how mermaid tails work. So she actually looks like she's supposed to have feet under that fabric. Even the detail of the tail, it looks like jean fabric. It has the sewing details molded on and a lot of studs on the front. She even has the detail of a fake pocket molded on, and the fabric is like a iridescent blue, dark blue, and her fin is molded on. It looks really cool. It's like a very rocker shape, but it's very small. It's smaller than the fabric tail. Let me know what kind of fin do you prefer? A big flowy fabric fin or a molded on plastic fin? Just talking about the fin, not the tail itself. The fins of the mermaids. If you had a molded on tail, the tail could have been curved to the side, to the inside, super flimsy and watery. It's just... it's awful. Look at this doll from the hips to the top. She looks amazing. The quality feels really good. She's flimsy because her hair is flimsy because the hair is super heavy, so she has a lot of hair, which is, I suppose, a good thing. It depends on how you see it. But the inserted eyes and the quality of the plastic is amazing. But from the hip down, it's trash. For me, it doesn't make any sense. It's nothing. It's a stick of plastic. We can check the collections later, but that won't make anything to my opinion. This could have been an amazing doll if it only had legs. There are accessories. The Mermaize Mermaidz Riviera has a guitar, a plastic guitar. It is dark purple with silver painted details. It has like a conical pattern on the purple part of the guitar, and it has the guitar details, I suppose, in silver. And she has a plastic transparent strap to get around her body so the guitar doesn't fall off. And the back is just plain. And that's the only accessory that Riviera comes with. And the Mermaid High has a bag, a plastic bag that doesn't open. It is a black with tentacle details, like an octopus tentacle to wrap the bag on, and a gorgeous mermaid, skeleton mermaid actually, on the front. It is super minimalistic, but it's a silver painted detail about a skeleton mermaid, and I think that's amazing, especially for a doll for kids. It's pretty cool to me, to be honest. She also has sunglasses. They are purple with some black details, and she has like a seashell on the front, I think, also painted black. I don't know what the shape of the glasses is supposed to be, but they look cool, pretty good. I mean, the glasses work on me. She has a comb for her hair that you can use, of course, obviously. It doesn't tangle a lot of her hair. It's a very good comb for dolls. It's dark purple and it's a seashell formed with stars, sea stars. She has this little conch, I suppose, another seashell in silver. It's supposed to be open if you put it on water, but I don't have time for that, so I'm just gonna open it. I think I broke it. It has a plastic bag inside with some accessories. We'll check them out later. It's a plastic gray seashell that opens to look like a laptop. So they have technology underwater. Technology. You can see the molded on keyboard on the front. And it also has this detail to move the mouse. I don't know what this thing is called. And she has like a screen, also in the shape of a seashell. Good, you can see that she's on a phone call with Oceana, I suppose. And she's throwing something to the bin trash. Inside the little plastic bag, we have the earrings. Her earrings are like, I guess they are shark teeth. They are black shark teeth. Or velociraptor nails. No, they are black shark teeth. And they are pretty cool as well. As I said before, for adults, for kids, these details are pretty cool to me. And she also has a skirt and shoes. Why? Why does she need those, you ask? She's a mermaid, she doesn't need shoes. Oh, well, she does have legs. Sorry for screaming to you. She does have legs, and that's everything adult needs. Legs. Let's talk about the skirt. It's the same pleather material as the t-shirt, but in black. The velcros in the back. He has some safe pin silver details painted on, and an octopus tentacle painted on in turquoise and light purple. She also have this side that is like a different fabric. This fabric looks like a lot of threads together. I mean, all fabrics are a lot of threads together, but you can see the different threads easily. I can't describe this type of fabric, but it's black, blue, and like pink. It's pretty cool. It gives the illusion of having a lot of quality. I don't know if that fabric is actually super quality-wise, but it looks cool. That's everything I'm saying about this doll. They look cool, but... And the shoes are not painted up. They are just purple. They have scales on the heel and the platform of the shoes. And it has like 4 straps that looks like belt with their buckles on one side. They are this flimsy plastic and they have no painted on detail. They are just purple. Also, the Mermaid High doll has her student ID, her student's card. It says some things about her, and it has her artwork and her name. And she has also some black stockings. The card says Mersal, metal and mesh. Favorite school subject, math. Favorite food, squid ink pasta. Pet, my sea urchin, Shakira. Not included. Not included. Mer power, if nothing vocals, like all mermaids ever, I suppose. Faith color, dark purple. And ocean catchphrase, new cell phone, who this? And on the back, you can see the artwork of the dolls in the mermaid form. It's like a picture of her and her friends. I'm telling you, all of them look so pretty, but the quality of the plastic wasn't it. And yes, the instructions said that I was supposed to put the laptop underwater to reveal the earrings, but I didn't care about that. Also, the Mermaize Mermaidz instructions say that you have to wash the doll's hair before playing with it, before styling it, that she has some gel that you have to wash. It's not optional, you have to wash it. I'll remove the tail out of Mari and we can check her legs with her skirt and her feet. And talking about her feet, I don't like how the tail makes this shape on the bottom of the tail. I think she needs articulation on the ankles, so her feet, you couldn't see her feet fully under the tail. But she has amazing legs! Okay, they are not amazing legs. You can see her feet go to the opposite side and the plastic is not that good. Her legs are very thin on the bottom and they kind of look like different plastic. In the video it's hard to see, but they are more yellow. That's why I think these dolls fail, because the quality of the hair and the clothes is amazing, but the body and the head is not good. Also, she doesn't have articulation on the wrist, she only has articulation on the elbows, but I think that's why these dolls fail, because of the plastic quality. And the other only thing that I don't like about this doll is her lip color, but that's design wise. And on the Mermaize Mermaidz, the jacket, well, my jacket doesn't work, maybe yours do. And the jewelry is a bit too much. I mean, it's amazing that she has so many things, but they are too much to look at. If you remove the necklaces, she actually looks better. And I forgot to say that her top has some cutouts on the front. It has like a v-neck cutout triangle in the front and two little circles on the arms. And she has a painted out bra or swimsuit underneath. The Mermaid High doll doesn't have painted underwear, if you were wondering. Nowadays you don't see a lot of painted bras on dolls, so I think it's more like a swimsuit. But it's pretty awesome. It is sparkles and it's like purple, and you can see that it's supposed to have glitter in it. And you can actually see that she has articulation under the chest. I don't know if you can see how the bra sparkles, but it's pretty nice painted on. I actually like that the bra is not molded on the doll, because I don't like how that detail looks when you add clothes on, but it's nice to have it painted on. And you can see the back, she has like a thunderbolt lighting detail and a very thin straps. It's super minimalistic, but I like it. She has articulation on the hips and tail, but she doesn't even sit down. She can't sit down. It's a very small articulation, if you can see. She doesn't have a lot of movements. And a real mermaid have like a very flowy tail. She could have done so much more things with the tail if they decided just to have it molded on. But anyway, that's everything. So if you want my trashy opinions about these dolls, okay, good things about the Mermaize Mermaidz: her hair, her eyes, her inserted eyes, I guess. It's a little not for everyone, but I like how it looks. I like her articulation from the hips up. She has articulation on the head, the arms, the elbows, and the wrist. But the stick of plastic as a tail, as a body, it's not good eating. And she also has articulation on the chest. The Mermaid High doll has articulations on the head, also the arms, also the elbows. She doesn't have wrist articulation, but she has hip because she can sit down, and she has knee articulation because she's the one that has knees. Both hairs are good. Mermaid High dolls, plastic of the body is not good in it. It feels really cheap. Looks really cheap as well. The clothes are very well made for both of the dolls. I really like the fabric details on the dolls. The belt, the tops, and the skirt are pretty well made. The makeup of Riviera is pretty amazing, but she has like a band-aid of glitter on the nose that not a very good execution, I suppose. And of course the Mermaid High dolls had a lot of more accessories to play with and removable bracelets, because the other one has molded on bracelet. So I think those are most of the difference that I can name of these dolls. So if you ask me, why did you buy dolls you don't want? I wanted them. When they came out, I really liked them, but I just know that mermaids weren't part of my collection. And at that time, I actually thought that I had to buy like 3 or 4 dolls of one line to like them, but now I'm more stable and I can be happy with just one doll to see how they are supposed to be in person. So yes, I like them both, but they had so much more potential, and I would never have bought them if they weren't cheap. I bought them because the prices are very reduced now, but on their actual prices, especially the Mermaids dolls, were pretty expensive, to be honest. So that's all I can say. Let me know what you think about these dolls. Let me know if you have them, if you like them, if you will try to get them now that they are cheaper, that some of them are cheaper. And let me know which one do you prefer, the Mermaid High Mari or the Mermaize Mermaidz Riviera, because to me they are the same, though in different styles. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, thank you for being with me. I really love you, and I'll see you later. Bye. Adios.